Good evening, guys, and happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces. I woke up late today, and the really weird thing is that there are some days when I wind up like waking up, like this happened on Sunday, where I woke up and I was completely out of it. I didn't know what time it was. Like normally, like I have a pretty good idea. Like I'm like, oh, whoops, I like overslept or whatever. You know, which is honestly a lot of the time. But, you know, or like my alarm clock will wake me up, but I'll just hit the snooze button and fall back asleep. Yesterday, and I think today pretty much too, it was like that like deep sleep. You wake up and you just completely think that you've either overslept everything or like I did, but like I still like woke up so late yesterday and didn't realize like I woke up that late, because again, a lot of times like my alarm will go off, it'll wake me up, I'll get up and hit the snooze button and like still sort of like be like sort of in and out of like sleep sort of. Like I slept straight through everything yesterday and today and just woke up like totally out of it then too, and like I'm like super tired and stuff like that. I feel like that happened on Sunday because I woke up so early on Saturday to go to the grocery stores and went to bed super late on Friday night because me and Jack stayed up to watch Jurassic Park after the football game, which was already like after 10 o'clock, which normally I don't stay up that late to watch movies. Like I really do try to go to bed early, but that never winds up actually happening. So yeah. Anyways, today though, I felt so productive. I got so much stuff done. I was so happy. I don't even know how many loads of laundry I did today. I lost track because I told you guys how all the stuff in the attic we've been going through, and we've been going through like Jack's clothes and stuff like that, and Jack and Matthew's clothes, and just like all the stuff. So like not only that their clothes were up in the attic from the you know, because they have that like cubby hole sort of thing in the attic that's like their closet sort of, but Jack didn't bother to properly put any of the clothes properly up there. He just threw everything on the floor, and like I told you guys too, then when we redid the roof, there was all kinds of dusty stuff that ended up falling all over everything, and all the stuff has to be rewashed now because this was like probably also a few years ago. So some of the clothes that were way too big on Jack that he threw in there, and some stuff too, like I think it was just recently also, like because he had this Khalil Mack, I think, sweatshirt that I want to say he got maybe last Christmas or maybe the Christmas before that, but he wore it like, and then maybe wore it like last, you know, fall, winter, spring or whatever. So I want to say that like at some point probably over the summer he did it again, where he just took all the stuff that was clean, and instead of putting it in his laundry or, you know, in his dresser or anything like that, like put it away properly, I think he just threw all the stuff in the attic. Because again, I know some of this stuff was stuff that he got recently, like I think either this Christmas or last Christmas, and I know he's worn it, but like then like I hadn't seen it again and figured out where it was when we found it. So I'm not going to say that I didn't do that as a child. Actually, I don't really know if I ever got that lazy to that point where I just like shoved stuff in a place and never took care of it. Like when I was really little, I remember like not putting away my clothes in my closet, but that was because hangers were really difficult. And this was again maybe when I was around like 8, 9, 10 years old. Like I just like stuff would always fall off the hangers because my parents would still give me like the little kid hangers, and by that point I think the stuff wasn't fitting on them well, so I couldn't get the stuff to stay on the hangers, and I didn't really get that, like, you know, there were different sized ones that I could use to make the certain shirts fit better, if that makes sense, and things like that I'd like hang up. So I think that was maybe my problem, but sometimes I just get lazy then and was like, I can't get this stuff to fit or, you know, stay on the hangers, and it's all falling off anyway, I might as well just throw it in the back of my closet. So yeah, I'm not gonna say I never did it in high school though. I was never like that, like, you know, that. Everything that my stuff, which is still here, is all on my chair. That's all the stuff that I still have to put away. But like, you know, I will eventually get it put away. Jack throws it in the closet and then forgets he owns the clothes. Like, and then he's like, because I literally, kid you not guys too, I heard him say recently, he was like, I think when I was wearing, maybe it was even last maybe it was yesterday, maybe it was actually, maybe not yesterday, but like last week or something like that. I think my dad and my mom were all wearing our Bears stuff and for the football game, and then, or maybe it was like the first football game, I don't remember, but my mom asked Jack, she's like, oh, why don't you wear something? And he's like, oh, I don't have anything to wear. He's like, I don't have a jersey. Like, this is his big thing. He keeps making a big thing about how he doesn't have a Bears jersey. I do, but it's like a cheap one from like Walmart. It's not even like a nice like knitted or anything like that, or like stitched or anything. And my dad has a really old like Urlacher jersey or something like that. My mom was just wearing a t-shirt, and Jack has like a couple t-shirts, like Bears t-shirts, and this really nice sweatshirt. And so my dad even made a point to mention this a couple days, like I said, whatever day my mom had been like, oh, why don't you wear your Bears stuff, you know? And he was like, oh, I don't have a jersey. And so, you know, like, I think my dad was like, well, where's your Khalil Mack sweatshirt? Because it has 52 on it. And he's like, where's your Khalil Mack sweatshirt? And Jack was like, I'm not gonna wear a sweatshirt right now. I think he knew where it was, and he just didn't want to wind up saying anything. Like, it's on the floor in the attic and needs to be rewashed again. But like, it was too warm out to really wear a sweatshirt anyway, but my dad had said that, you know, because he was like, oh, well, that has like, you know, the number on it. You know, it's not a jersey, but it's a sweatshirt with his number on it, and I think his name on the back or something like that. And then Jack ended up saying that, and I think it was just to cover his tracks, so nobody knew that he just started throwing stuff in the attic recently. Because like I said, this was just like, he's had it for maybe a year now, or 2 at most. So anyways, yeah. But all that stuff got thrown in the attic, so I've been doing tons and tons of laundry to get all this stuff set up too. And then like, we're also going to give some of the stuff to Jack's friend's little brother. Well, he has 3 little brothers, so we didn't want to give that to them all dirty, so I'm gonna wash all of that stuff too. But like, I did so much laundry today, I lost track. I did dishes today, I edited 3 vlogs, I uploaded 4 because I had some that were already edited on my Mac. I'm trying to think. I did my German lesson. I ended up actually felt like I got a lot of stuff done again for really like not having that many hours in the day, sort of, to really get that stuff actually done, because it, like I said, I woke up late again. So that's, it like stinks. I hate that I'm in sort of this routine. And what's also going to really stink too is now that it's starting to get darker earlier, I also feel like I'm in a really bad habit too, where I'm starting to like not associate like the darkness with like the nighttime. Like, that to me, if I'm waking up late, like, you know, 11 o'clock, I only have like right now about 8 hours of sunlight, which isn't that bad. But it's nowhere like if I were to actually get up at 8 o'clock, I have way more, you know, sunlight hours. Once the time change rolls around, and then like, you know, it also starts getting darker earlier and earlier, you know, I'm gonna start like having less and less hours of sunlight if I don't start waking up earlier. And then that's when I also start to get in a really bad routine, because like, then I'm just like, I'm awake all night long. I feel like because it's just dark all the time, because I'm not awake when the sun is awake. That's one of the main reasons why I like waking up early. It's because I have more hours of sun in the day, and like in my day, instead of just it being dark out, because I don't like it when it's dark out. I don't get to see what's outside. I don't get to see the flowers, the birds, you know, any of that kind of stuff. So that's why, like, one of the reasons why I feel like I'm naturally a night owl, but I don't like it. I like to be up early. Even if that means like having to change like the way my internal clock is, like, which is really hard, but like I said, I just don't prefer that. I don't like it. I like to be up early. I might be crabby, but I rather prefer to be up early. I feel like I'm actually just crabby in the mornings regardless, even if my mornings start at 11 o'clock. But, and I feel like I've been getting more upset because I don't like waking up late. So I feel like I'm actually more crabby. Like, I'm just, in the mornings I'm crabby. If I wake up early, I'm crabby because I've woken up early and maybe not got as much sleep. But if I wind up waking up late, then I'm mad at myself for waking up late. And so I feel like that's why, like, then I'm a crab because I'm mad instead of just being a crab because I just need coffee in the mornings, which I need in, you know, if I wake up at 11 o'clock also. But so yeah, I, like I said, was actually very productive today and was actually very proud of myself because I was like, you know what, maybe I'm not going to edit today because I got so much uploaded or something like that. Or, you know, two, because I actually had time to like go and watch the Blackhawks game in the living room with everybody else, and I didn't have to do anything. I was actually able to just go in there and like, and I threw laundry in sort of in between the, you know, intermission and stuff like that, because like I said, I've been doing laundry practically since I woke up this morning and have just been throwing in random, you know, Jack took care of 2 baskets already full of all of his clean clothes. My dad took care of 2 baskets full of his clean clothes. Like, there's a ton. I've done a ton of laundry. Normally Jack doesn't have to take care of his laundry basket except for like once a week. Honestly, that's about how much, like, it's weird. I only have to do about 3.5 loads of our laundry maybe a week. Honestly, maybe like 5 at most. Like on like a slower sort of week where people haven't like been cleaning stuff out and been like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna, you know, get all this stuff washed or whatever. Or people don't find clothes that were hiding underneath their bed or something like that. So, yeah, I normally, like I said, I don't end up doing that much laundry. So, like, the fact that I did, like, 4 loads yesterday is normally, like, our max for, like, the whole week. So, like I said, I've been doing a lot. Like, I probably did at least another 3 to 4 loads again today. But now I'm just down to, like, just the regular, like, weekly laundry now that has to get done. Which, again, I probably can still do because I've spent so much time doing that, all washing all that stuff, probably do another couple loads. I honestly think I probably do about 5, I'd say 6 loads. I do probably a load of reds every other week and a load of warms every other week, and then probably a full load of darks and a full load of lights every week. Sometimes I don't have to do, I can do 2 of those loads each. Like I said, it depends on like how much or how often people are changing their clothes and stuff like that, and I need to wash stuff. So again, like at a max, probably like 6 loads of laundry in total for a week. But again, that's like a half load of reds and a half load of warms, which I normally just, instead of doing that, I do it every other week. So, and like I said, that sort of depends, but that's a lot of times how it winds up going. So I've done like a lot of laundry in these last 2 days, but yeah, I'm happy with that. So like, that means things are clean. I like when things are clean. So anyways, I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a little thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.